Shalom, the Lord bless you. I welcome you in the name of the Lord. I hear some ladies say, God, when? God, how? God, why? Some of you are not even ready. Marriage, the topic of marriage, is a very crucial one. And it looks like we'll sleep here today. You want to get married. You are excited to have sex and get married and all that, right? Now, are you ready? Today I'll be decoding Proverbs 31 vividly. So that before you ask God why, God when, why is God not setting me maritally, you should be able to judge your own self to know if God gives you that marriage, you can handle it. Marriage is a responsibility, so God needs to equip you. And He has given us all the tools on how to prepare ourselves in Proverbs 31, which we shall be decoding in a short while. Let's go. Here are the 4 things you need to understand before engaging into marriage. 1. Independency. Independency, both emotionally, financially, and spiritually. As a lady, you need to be independent before engaging into marriage. When we talk about emotional independence, some of you are actually trying to get married because you want to move on from your past experience. Some of you are just actually getting married because you want to satisfy your emotional, fleshy desires and forgetting the most important part, which is fulfilling destiny and purpose in the kingdom of God. The second is financial independence. Financial independence, as a woman, it is strength to be financially independent. It is strength to be able to assist your husband. God says we are helpers. It doesn't just end in the emotional part. It also continues financially. How are your finances? Are you capable to save up? Are you the kind of woman that saves up, or you're the kind of woman that spends a lot? Work on that. Spiritual independency. You want a God-fearing man. Every woman wants a God-fearing man. Every woman wants a Moses blessing in her life to sing for her and do her good things. Are you spiritually independent? You need to have your own relationship with God, intimate relationship with God, daughter of Zion, before you can connect to the son of Zion. Are we talking? Some of you would take this my independency and turn it to your own thing. No, I beg, listen. Being financially independent doesn't make you the king of the house. The man will always remain the king of the house. That brings me to my second point, submission. Some of you are not even properly, successfully submitted to a man of God or a spiritual guardian. Or some of you, your parents are at home, they will tell you do this, do that, you cannot submit to some common instructions. Can you submit to a husband? God needs to prepare you to be able to submit. Some of you have that pride will kill you. Not because I have money, because I have this, my father is this, so he cannot talk to me anyhow. Yes, he's not supposed to talk to you anyhow, of course, but it doesn't mean that because you are financial, your parents are whatever they are, you should give your husband that respect. Can you? Proverbs 31 verse 18 says that a woman should, according to the word, a woman should be a hard worker, strong and industrious. In verse 20, he says that, according to Proverbs 31 verse 20, he says that she is generous to the poor. Some of you are wicked. If your future husband has a child with another woman and you get married, can you take that? Do you have that kind of heart? Are you generous enough to nurture? Because we are nurturers. A woman should be nurturous. Can you nurture others? When they speak about making a house a home, it embodies all of these things. As a woman, how is your relationship with God? How is your tongue? I hear some women say that, oh, woman is power for your mom. Now why woman they talk plenty and so much to talk. I want to make you guys understand this very important principle. In a man, there are three persons. First, there's a king. Two, there's a baby boy. And third, there is a madman. You should be able to access these various parts of his life when he needs you. As a boy, he'll be needing his mom. At that moment, you should calm down yourself and be a mom and attend to his vulnerability. As a king, you should become a servant to bring out the king in him. Only you, his wife, can bring out that king in him. Are you ready? As a madman, it's not every time that your husband will speak that you talk back. Sometimes, calm down. When he's calm, you guys can talk properly. Can you do that? Some of you will talk and talk back before your husband will say A, you have said Z. Can you observe patience? As a woman, you should be like a sponge, be able to absorb. You should be able to absorb and take in. That's why we are the pillars of the home. So, after all of these things, my dear sisters, go back to Proverbs 31 and check for yourself. And ask yourself that indeed, if God gives you the desires of your heart to get married, are you ready?